Hi, my name is Shug, and this is my show. Okay, so hi there. Welcome to today's episode of The Shug Show. So for today's episode, we'll be talking about the upcoming Super Bowl. It will be, you know who, the New England Patriots versus the Los Angeles Rams. Anyway, the Super Bowl, it's been our biggest tradition throughout the years. We've been doing this tradition for 15 years. We always get together, me, my cousins, Brett, and some of our friends, and some of our family. We all get together at my parents' house. We have a barbecue, we have wings and dip, and it's just been one of our favorite traditions we've always done throughout the years. But apparently, this year we will not be having it at my parents' house, and we will not be watching it with friends or families because me and my family will be on a cruise that time during the Super Bowl, so we'll be watching the Super Bowl on our ship, and I'm pretty sad about that. That's something we've done forever, but we at least got to, instead of the Super Bowl, we at least wanted to have a party for the championship games because you know how we are with our traditions. We don't ever want to give up on them, so we still wanted to stick with it. So here on today's episode, we'll have a special guest here on today's episode. He's a big fan of the Patriots, big fan of the Red Sox, and please welcome back from episode 4, Russell Lester. Hi there, Russ. Welcome back.
Nice to be back.
We haven't seen you since episode 4 since the World Series.
No, what a good time.
Oh yeah, I bet
Red
you're
Sox
happy.
came on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also this is Russell Lester. You remember him from episode 4. He's a diehard Patriots fan too, but I really think he just likes the Pats because of Tom Brady, though. Touchdown! Boom! So tell me, what do you think's? What are your thoughts for the Super Bowl? How do you think that's gonna go?
Well, you can never count out Tom Brady. But it all depends on the Rams' running game, if they can get going. C.J. Anderson looks like he eats like 10 Twinkies and eats a lot of milk with it. If Todd Gurley's healthy, the Rams are pretty good. The Rams are no joke, that's for sure.
And let's talk about the highlights from the playoffs. Both games went into overtime, and some of them were I thought some of those games were kind of BS because there was a lot of the Saints. They got screwed. They shouldn't have won that game, but it's because of that pass interference play. And Saint fans, they're pretty pissed about that. They have rights to be pissed of that.
Well, they have a right to be mad, but I mean, they still could have won the game. They went into overtime. Drew Brees looked really old in that game. He looked like he was 40 or 41, however old he is. And, I mean... Touchdown! Boom! You can't always count on the refs to make a perfect call. I mean, he was right there, but you gotta still play the game. Can't let that get to your head.
Yeah, and what about the Chiefs and Pats game? That was pretty close, but let me tell you, since that game was a tied, what was going through your mind that time? Were you...
Well, what was going through my mind is Brady's going to have the ball and it's going to be game over. I mean, I think they should change the overtime rule for the Chiefs to get the ball in the end, but you got to play defense, and the Chiefs couldn't play defense to allow Patrick Mahomes to get going. He's an incredible player. He's an upcoming maybe Tom Brady, but you got to have the coach too. So.
And you notice there was a lot of flags and play challenges, and most of all of them went to the Pats. And fans, I'll tell you.
Boo-hoo.
Boom! Yeah, fans, they were all blaming the refs. They think it's all the refs' fault that they're giving it to them. And I heard the NFL, they want to make an apology for what happened, but I mean...
Well, that's for the Saints game, though, right?
Well, no, it's for both of games.
Oh.
Brutality.
But yeah, the NFL wants to make an apology, but I don't think it matters because it's not going to change the outcome. Because it's like a slap in the face. Oh, we're sorry, it's not our fault. You guys lost. You should have won. So don't take it out on us.
Yeah, the Patriots, everyone hates them. So when the refs give them a call their favor, they think they're paying the refs or something like that. But
You think if the Pats win, do you think Tom Brady's going to step down now? Or continue?
He'll continue. The only way that Tom Brady retires is if his division gets better. They play the Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins 6 times altogether, and they just annihilate them. And so that's why they always have a first-round bye.
Yeah. And this is a big chance they might rewrite history. If they win, they'll be tied with the Pittsburgh Steelers for most Super Bowls, because the Steelers have 6, and if they win, they'll have 6, because right now they're at 5, right? Mm-hmm. Let's hope that doesn't happen, though, because I'm a Steelers fan, and I don't want anyone catching them.
Well, good
Sucks
luck.
is that they didn't even make the playoffs this year.
Well, you have a terrible quarterback.
Impressive.
So tell me, what are your predictions? What's going to happen Super Bowl-wise?
I think it's going to go back and forth. Both teams can't play defense, and both teams can play offense. And it'll be like the Super Bowl last year, probably, where Brady has to throw a lot of yards, 400 yards probably. Goff's going to have to play well. It'll come down to one defensive play, I think, just like last year.
Yeah. So, and what do we usually do every year when it's the Super Bowl? It's always one of our big traditions.
Well, we normally get together and everyone cheers against the Patriots. And I'm left alone with a few of us that like Tom Brady. And we argue when we complain about halftime, how terrible it always is, and we laugh at the commercials, we have good food, and it's just a good time to get together.
Oh yeah, exactly. And as you all know, we love our traditions, and you know how we are. We don't ever want to give up our traditions, but and the Super Bowl is one of them. We always get together at my parents' house and have a barbecue and have wings, and it's always just a fun time. But apparently it's not going to happen this year, because me and my family will be on a cruise, though.
There will be other parties every year. Patriots will be in it. Somebody else will lose.
Yeah, I didn't want this to happen, though. Ask my parents. They're the ones, and Brittany. Brittany is usually the planner of everything.
Well,
Finish her.
we love them. Can't bash on your family.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, Russ, thanks for having you on today's
No,
episode.
thank you.
It's good to have you back. And if you like this, make sure you subscribe and leave your comments below, and we'll look at them. There you have it, everyone. Okay, bye-bye now. Anything you wanted to say, Russ?
Go Patriots.
You said it all?